Well, howdy and happy Friday. This is Jared. You rang my Vegas team at Crown Point Realty. And on the phone today, I've got my buddy, my partner, my man, and my right wing man, Isaac Ordonez, with me on the phone. Say hello, Isaac.
Happy Friday, everybody.
My man is out on his way to an appointment this afternoon, so we are going to do this show here live. Now, this is going to be a an effort to bring more news to you. So this is kind of a collection of all the things that we discovered today, or I should say this week in the news that would have some relevance, not just to the real estate market, but really some community news that's going to look positive towards Las Vegas and things that we should probably be aware of on the horizon as things come around. So hope you guys find some interest in it. If you do, subscribe down below. We'd love to be able to have you follow us on the business page, which, by the way, you can reach us at all of the social outlets. My Vegas Team, whether it's Facebook, Snapchat, Google Plus, Twitter, and Instagram. My Vegas Team. Now, of course, first one we're going to start off with today. Isaac, how much time you got? First of all, man.
I got about 15 minutes.
Cool, because that's more than enough that we need. Um, the number one housing market in the nation. Where do you think it's at, dude?
If I am not mistaken, it used to be Seattle. It is now Vegas, correct?
Yes, sir. For again in the last what is it now, 11 or 12 years, Vegas was once again the number one housing market in the nation, and so Seattle was the place to be for most of the last couple of years, and in these last 24 months, Vegas, of course, is now number one. So what makes you think why Vegas, dude? Like we have this conversation every day with clients. What's the feedback you're getting from people across the country? Why do people want to be in Vegas?
Well, my answer to that is why not Vegas? We have, we have relatively a couple hot months, but that's the only negative side that I can find. I mean, we have so much entertainment. We have some of the best food in the world. We have tons of outdoor activities. I mean, you and I just spent, with families out on Sunday for Labor Day weekend out, in Mount Charleston, enjoying cooler weather, beautiful scenery, just disconnecting from the world. I mean, why not Vegas? That's exactly why everybody's been out here, because they're seeing the cost of living being way cheaper than anywhere else on the West Coast. You can get a lot more bang for your buck, and I mean, it's just so many jobs have been created in the last few months that it's bringing tons of people out here.
Yeah, man. And you talk about quality of life, man. I mean, I was born and raised in Orange County. I've had the chance to live across the country, and I've been able to see the world. The the proximity of everything that we have available to us. I mean, it's a 20 to 30 minute drive to just about get anywhere you want, man. So we have some traffic with construction. All right, so that adds another 10 or 15, 20 minutes max. But literally anywhere you want to be in town, you can go literally across town, and you're going to get there. And of course, the strip is in the heart of everything. So when it comes to, like you said, the culinary food that we've got is hands down just top notch, man. And I had this little competition with my brother-in-law a while back. It's like in what other part of the world can you say at 2 in the morning, I feel like having a prime rib, a nice steak meal, and I can go and find that here in Vegas without very little challenge. If you're doing that in Orange County or in LA, you're ending up at Norm's or maybe Denny's or some 24-hour cafe restaurant that's probably not the best quality. So we
But you're gonna have
certainly
to settle with.
yeah, lots of settling, man. So I agree, man. Vegas is definitely one of the better places to be. Not to mention all the public attention we've had um, nationally with the sports teams, right? Vegas Knights, the Raiders about to be here in about 2 years. We've got the Las Vegas Lights, the Aces, and now they're looking at a soft baseball team. So,
And let's
um,
not forget the Vegas Knights.
well, yeah, man, Right on,
Preseason
brother.
starts in 2 weeks.
Oh man, thanks for reminding me. We just started fantasy football this week. What are you talking about?
That's right.
Yeah. So the other news topic that kind of came across the board this week from CNBC is a statement. They said it's better to rent in today's housing market than it is to buy. I protest, man. I protest 100%. Owning is always going to be better in the long run. Right now, they're looking at it as short term. CNBC is, a financial site. So if you're looking at it from the moment, at this moment, they might have some case, especially in Northern California and in New York City and in those really, really hot markets. Even probably Seattle is kind of getting into that zone. But in Las Vegas, our affordability rate is astounding. Even though our appreciation has gone up in the last couple of years, we haven't reached the peak from 2006. We also have lots of opportunity coming in the next few years. Rent prices are at the premium here in Las Vegas. We have seen people call us because their rents are going up $150, $200 for the next 12 months. If you like to live in that instability, hey, that's to each their own. But if you're looking for something stable, well, owning a house is always going to be a better solution. So while I do agree that some pockets of the city, of the nation, are dealing with that problem, Las Vegas is not one of those. So if you're looking at buying in Vegas, please do not use that as your reference point.
Yeah, and I totally agree. I mean, you can pay somebody else's mortgage or you can pay your own mortgage. Regardless, you're going to be paying a mortgage. Might as well make it yours. What came to mind right now when you were talking about long term is Amazon. If you would have invested $1,000 when Amazon went public, when they did their IPO, right now that $1,000 would have been worth $1.4 million. So at the time, yes, it would have been, you would have been called crazy. You would have, had some uncertainties. But right now, you would have been a millionaire just for $1,000 worth of investing. And that's the same exact thing with housing.
It's a long-term game. Yeah.
It's a long-term game, absolutely. Some of your friends, especially us millennials, because fortunately I'm a millennial, but we might be called crazy. Why would you want to settle down into a house? Just rent, go live life and everything. But regardless, if you can still go live life, you can have a house to stay. You can Airbnb it when you're out traveling the world, and come home and have an actual place of your own. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to do that?
It's all going to benefit you in the long run anyways. Principal goes down. Your rate is locked. Your rent's not adjusting anywhere. You're not going to have to worry about any sort of change of life events unless you choose them. So, yeah, I'm with you on that one, man. Totally, 100%.
You don't have to worry about your landlord selling the property and telling you that you have a 30-day notice.
Right. Yeah. It's not the first time we've seen it. It happens frequently, more than you know. All right, man. I know you're almost at your destination, so let's wrap it up real quick, man. On some good news coming for Las Vegas. And this is another reason, another added benefit as to why Vegas is definitely the place to be. Walt Disney decides to select the Smith Center as the expanded role for a national initiative. Now, what they want to do is they're trying to bring their the theatrical productions of their shows to elementary schools to encourage the arts, especially in the youth, at an early age in elementary. Now, Isaac, I've only known you a couple years, but you know how much music and the arts and really the creative aspect of things is so important to us in our lives because it has such a huge influence and it really kind of opens your minds to things. I'm an advocate just for the arts, especially in the school system. So having Disney pick Las Vegas and the Smith Center as its first destination is something I'm really excited about to hear because it really puts a beacon of light for the next 5 years of opportunity for our kids to kind of be involved with that. And the cool thing is whichever elementary schools are selected, they're going to be able to perform their plays at the Smith Center. And for those that are serious about performing arts, I mean, that's an opportunity that they will have to kind of be in front of the Disney executives, at least for the next 5 years as that comes around. Sorry, dude.
Absolutely.
You don't have any kids, man, but I know you live vicariously through mine. So.
Yes, Yes, I do, and I know that your kids love, specifically one of them loves to perform.
Oh my
And so,
goodness. Yep.
you know, those are definitely good opportunities for them to get out of their shell or out of their bubble and kind of, experience that what it is to be on stage. I remember in fifth grade, I did a play at school, and I mean, I'm not someone who's good at performing, but it was tons of fun. I mean, I totally enjoyed it, and I remember we went out to the Center of my first, quote unquote Broadway show at the Smith Center. Smith Center's fabulous place. It's an awesome place
absolutely.
to enjoy a night out with on date with the wife, with the girlfriend, and, get some drinks, get some good food. They have good food too, and
they do.
I mean, some great shows. So if you guys haven't seen or haven't been at the Smith Center, definitely suggest you guys looking up the some of the shows. And even if you don't think you're gonna enjoy it, it's totally worth it.
Absolutely, man. That jazz show we saw last year was really, really fun, and their meals were really drinks, meals. Us in
the jazz cabaret.
Right on, brother. Well, it looks like you're at your destination, man. Thanks so much for hanging out, and we'll wrap it up here for the day, for the week. We'll catch up with everybody in a couple of days after we've got a few more news articles to share with y'all, but this is kind of a fun way to do things, especially in the middle of it. It shouldn't take long for us to be able to do this. And if you like what you're hearing or have some feedback, please share with us either through the comments. You can hit us up through any of the social outlets. Things you'd like to hear about, you'd like to talk about, we'll start interacting with anyone who's willing to contribute some feedback. We'd love to hear from you. My Vegas team, across all the social channels, you can absolutely find us through there. My Vegas team. Just look in any one of your apps, and we'll pop right up for you. You can also screenshot any of the messenger options here or Snapchat. You should be able to get that grabbed onto your device if you're using the scanners, the barcode scanners. So, Isaac, be good, be safe, or be good at it, man. I'll catch up with you in a minute.
All right, brother. Talk to you soon.
Ciao.